Don Diego says, how do you overcome anxiety when you're going to do something that has a possibility of failure? Everything has a possibility of failure. I can't think of too many things that have no possibility of failure. Failure is part of the equation. You know, anything you do pretty much could go exactly the way you want, somewhat the way you want, not at all, or with some trouble. So failure is part of success. If you don't, sometimes you may have to walk back a little bit, regroup, redirect, and go from a different direction. You know, when you're trying to go somewhere and you see a big puddle of garbage or deep hole in the ground, what do? Is it failure that you came to it? Yeah, but that failure means you go back and we choose a different path and continue. So that failure caused you to redirect and correct the path for a safer journey and successful one. So failure is a part of the success. It's an equation that is part of the success. Every failure has a bit of success in it for a future for continuation of what you're hoping to achieve. And Piscean says, law of attraction. I want to know about it, please. Law of attraction basically could be simplified by saying your determination and perseverance is going to bring about what you're hoping for, because by just sitting and thinking and hoping for something, nothing will ever happen. Very seldom. Maybe a lottery or something. But even for that, you have to buy the lottery ticket. So there's an action here. So by persevering and focusing on what you want to do and planning for it and then taking action for it, these are all what really brings that. Meaning, focus on finding a way to achieve what you want to achieve. All that creates a certain kind of a blueprint in your mind. A pathway opens, you're focusing on it, finding the way, your intention turns into action, and the action brings the reaction, which in this case would be the result that you're hoping for. So basically it's all about focusing on what you want, visualizing on what you want, believing in what you want, and then preparing for getting that what you want in the proper ways, and planning for it, and then taking action, and then getting it. It's not just, you know, I want something, I want, and it should be coming there. Pretty much. In other words, anything you want, put your mind to it, prepare for it, you can get it. If you think positive about it, send your thoughts through it, extend your energy for it, and you focus on it, then you will actually be finding a pathway in order to follow your dream and do things that is necessary to do in order to reach that stage where you will find what you're looking for, where you accomplish what you're hoping to accomplish. You know, it's like you want to win a competition, I don't know, in horseback riding. You got to constantly be training with the horse, preparing for it, and become one with it. You put your mind to it, you put your training to it, you put your thoughts and time into it, and then that is the same as law of attraction, because your thoughts is in it, your energy is in it, your focus is in it, your planning is in it, and your action and training is also accompanying it to get what you want. Otherwise it doesn't happen just by wishing for it. So Don, that simply means just do it. If it's a good cause, if it's safe, if it's something that you're prepared for it, just do it. And focus on what you're doing, not what if it fails. Focus on what you're doing, not that if it fails. So if you want me, I can say it again. Focus on what you're doing, and your full attention and energy would be on performing and towards what you want to achieve. And then anxiety will not have a chance, because you're focusing on what you're doing. And when you're focusing on what you're doing, you're in the now. And in the now, there is no chance for you to compare what it was, what it can be, what if it doesn't happen, which that creates fear and anxiety. So focus on what you're doing. Focus on the activity and action and the things that you need to be doing. That means you are in the present moment, and in the present moment is so small because present moment is made out of lots of little small moments, and in each of those moments there's not enough room and time to think about something else and create the comparison of thought and time and create worry and anxiety. You'll be focusing on what you're trying to do. I hope that would tell you something. You're welcome, Piscine.